Welcome to The Quiet Room, brought to you by the creator of Truth Well Told Tarot. Your space for relaxing music, meditation and sleep enhancement. Join me on my new channel. I'll leave all the details below. The Quiet Room. Hello Aquarius and welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is Andrea and I'm here to do your next 3 months tarot reading for the sign of Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising in Venus, so I hope you're well. As always, the reading won't be for everyone. Take what resonates for you. So welcome Aquarius, let's see what we have for you for the next 3 months. What I've done is I've taken your yearly 2024 tarot reading, which I will link in the description box below, and pulled out the relevant months and the relevant cards. So in July we have the Knight of Swords, 4 of Cups is August, and we have the 7 of Swords in September. I'm going to pull some additional messages for each month, pull out any overarching messages that I'm getting as well as any individual ones, because a lot can happen in 1 month, let alone 3 in different areas of our life. So let's see what we have for our lovely Aquarians. Thank you, Angel Spirits Guide, starting with the Knight of Swords in July. Message for Aquarius, thank you. 2 cards, okay. High Priestess. It's come out reversed, markedly reversed. We have the 10 of Wands. And we have the 5 of Swords. Let's see what we have for you with the 4 of Cups in August. What do we have for Aquarius? It's come out again. This kind, I don't normally do reversals, but it's more reversed than upright. The 2 of Cups. It's come out more reversed, so we're going with that. 10 of Swords, yeah. I mean, that's likely the reason why. 2 10s on top of each other as well. Judgment, yes. Let's see what we have with the 7 of Swords. Eight of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. Yes, Knight of Pentacles. This is all, I think that what you're doing, it's like you've got some kind of plan. I'm getting the word maneuvering, maneuvering things, but it feels like an acquire. I think that you know what you're absolutely wanting in the next 3 months here. And there's almost an energy here in terms of maneuvering something, or maneuvering events, or maneuvering the situation, likely to turn things in your favor. I'm really getting a specific message, but I will go back and look at any other messages that I'm getting from the individual cards as well. So we can apply this. The 2 of Cups, central to this is my bond between 2 people when it's upright. It's somebody who we bond with, who we get on with, who we feel that sense of an affinity with, somebody who we're close to. It can be friendship, it can be love romance, it can be somebody in business. There's just that instant connection and recognition of each other. But I feel that there's a division here. There's a split in some way. Now, this could be partnerships of some kind. It could well be relationships of some kind, splitting. There's certainly endings at play here. So however this manifests for you, I feel that I just think that there is a sense here. It could also be events that affect a relationship that have really tested a relationship in some way or caused a lot of disharmony to a relationship. And again, yes, you could see this in terms of friends or family or a work situation here. But it's generally somebody who you've bonded with. It looks like there is some ending that you're dealing with. We have 2 tens in the reading. So there is some completion at play here in the next 3 months. But how things complete for you is the absolute key thing here. And that's what I'm talking about. It's like you're one step ahead. You just know. I think that you are, even though you are, I want to say, appearing open and having some important communication and conversations. This, certainly to start July with, there are important conversations ongoing. And again, this can be about speaking your truth, being open, having open conversations, getting things off your chest, deciding how you're going to move forward in circumstances. So whichever area of life this applies to, for the majority of you, it feels like there is some official process to this, whether it's to do with, it feels like it's all geared to some decision that's going to be linked with a completion of some kind. So this is what you're having conversations about. And it's like you're being open, but you're not. You're not. Because sometimes we don't disclose everything. Sometimes we hold things back, likely because you don't trust the other party. So, and also this can be about if there is distrust there, you might even suspect that they're actually not being open either. They might have their own agenda, So this is why we kind of we appear on the face of it to be open and communicative and speak our truth. But there's an element here, Aquarius, of also keeping your own counsel and keeping the important things that you want to get out of this as an end result of this, to very close to your chest. It can be quite a secretive energy, the High Priestess, but it's because intuitively we're reading the signs. Intuitively we know what to disclose and what not to disclose. We know not to show our hand too soon. You understand what I'm saying? So this is what's at play here. And it's all with a view to getting what I want to say, to how you get to the end and bring completion to a process or an experience that has been testing, and let go of the weight, the burden of that experience. But also claim a victory. This is Aquarian energy. In fact, this is Venus in Aquarius, so it's a very bountiful energy for you. So you want to get what you want at the end of this. You want to let go. You want to get to the end of this kind of very testing process, and you're prepared to go the extra mile. You're not afraid of carrying the weight, the burden, if it's going to get you to the victory that you want at the end of the day. But there's a sense here in July that you are just, it's almost like that sense of putting on one face because that's what the situation says. But I think it's also because the other person or party that you're dealing with, you don't want to show your hand. You don't want to say everything. You're very calculated because that's what the circumstances demand, and that's what you intuitively feel you need to be. And this is why I think that you're maneuvering things very cleverly, and you're one step ahead. And I like this kind of energy. It's a very kind of strategically planned energy. Because when judgment appears, this can be judgments coming in. It can be decisions to do with how something is going to be resolved for you. This feels like a judgment. This feels like an important decision coming in, or gearing things towards an important decision. August is going to be a pivotal month for you. Bear with me, Aquarius. I'm suffering from hay fever at the moment. But judgments can be when it can be through a legal process or an official process or governmental process. It can also be decisions to do with, key decisions in business areas, or a key person of influence, making significant judgments and how you bring things to resolution. So something is going to be resolved. It looks like in terms of, well, I say that there's an opportunity to resolve something here, but it feels here with the Four of Cups, there will be an offer extended to you, but it's whether or not that's going to be the end of this. Interesting. That's what's coming to me here. So this looks like I said, official or legal or, business. I mean, there's money influenced here. So it looks like there is some significant decision coming in, but then it's kind of like that's going to bring the end of this. So I think in terms of who's right, who wrong, who which side this judgment comes down on, in terms of sorting this out for you and bringing resolution to a situation, that feels like that's going to be in your favor. Either it's caused you and your other half disharmony, or for others of you, this is to do with a significant person who you have been attached to, but there is an ending at play and it's been painful. This could have gone on for a period of time or a significant period of time. There's an offer on the table in August, but it looks like that you're reluctant. So this is like when you're sorting out what the sum of money or what the offer is going to be. And I feel like I want to say to you, don't accept the first offer. I think that you're already going to be one step ahead anyway. This is highly intuitive energy because you can see the offer being extended with the Four of Cups, but this person is crossed arms and crossed legs. I mean, they're not open. And I don't see you being open. I think that there is some kind of official thing that is very favorable for you happening in August. But then it feels like you're sorting out what the financial ramifications of that are going to be. And you're not going to be happy. I think that you're not going to settle for less than you deserve. And this is where it comes into play. Again, the Seven of Swords, again, Aquarian energy. You're all over this reading. You know what you want. You know deep down how to put some kind of strategy in place. And I definitely feel this could also be to do with you suspect, this can also be about someone trying to get away with something or not disclosing something or not being above board. And again, this comes back to what I'm saying here. In July time, you just know they're not going to be able to get away with anything. Because you just know it. And this is what I'm seeing here with the Four of Cups and the Seven of Swords. But this can also be a very kind of like a very strategic energy, acting in your own best interests. Not to accept whatever first offer is going to be extended to you. Because I feel that you, deep down, you know what you want the end result to be. And you're setting things in motion and maneuvering things. This is, no, let's do more work on this. We need to work through this. We need to work to the end result here. We need to work to what I am satisfied in terms of a sum of money being given to me. This could also be, a painful ending, but maybe even being offered another job, even potentially as well, or another contract, or some kind of appeasement in some way with the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles brings in offers and opportunities. It's it's one of my favourite nights, because it's practical. You can touch it, you can see it, you have it in your hand, It's the Pentacle energy, which can all be all linked with money, jobs, contracts, property, real estate, sums of money, you know. So this feels like there's going to be good news on that basis. This feels like the right offer. It looks like you, deep down, you're saying, actually, no, I'm not going to accept that offer. There's a little bit more work to do here before we get to the offer that I'm waiting for. And it looks like there is some hard work to do. It's going to be a little bit of hard work. But you know, with this 10 of Wands energy, you're open to carrying that weight. I'll do whatever it takes to get to the end result. To me, I'm absolutely going to see this through. And I think that there's a level of determination with this. Because you want your hard-won victory. You want whatever it takes to win, whatever it takes to succeed, whatever it takes to claim a victory over the other party. You know? You might not have even been, you might not have even, you might have been drawn into this. You know, this might not have been initiated by you, but this is, I'm absolutely going to see it through now, you know, because the experience has been painful. I mean, the 10 of Swords can be, you know, when we feel stabbed in the back, betrayed, deeply wounded, deeply hurt. It's been mentally challenging as well to stay focused on the end result too. But you're doing it, you know. This is the end of a painful process or situation here. And there's the new light coming in. That's when you see that sense of the weight lifting, you know, the pain of that whole experience completing for you. Because there is something very favourable happening for you in June in terms of a process completing here officially, and then you're working out the nitty-gritty. This is good news to do with an offer. So however that manifests for you, don't accept the first offer, because I think you know who you're dealing with here. There is more work to do in September, and you're prepared to do the work. It just feels very determined energy. But you're going to get good news on an offer then. So that's what I see for you here, Aquarius. Normally, I can kind of get messages in other areas of life, but I mean, it really is however this applies to you. But you're going to get the offer that you want, because you're really, I think there's such a determined energy. And there's a lot of, I'm willing to do what it takes, you know? And I'm not backing down, and I'm absolutely gonna run right through this whole process, because it's been painful, it's been difficult, it's been testing, but you see the end in sight as well, you know, and you know likely that truth is on your side, or this judgment is going to be very favourable for you. I mean, I think you intuitively know it. Pretty powerful energy. I also want to say, the 10 of Wands and the 10 of Swords, it can be linked to painful endings of any kind, and difficult as well. So these can be very powerful in terms of health areas as well. So, you know, if something ended because of a health issue, or something ended because you didn't see eye to eye with another party, or you felt stabbed in the back and betrayed and deeply wounded, deeply hurt, even persecuted, or accidents or health issues happening as a result of, you know, work. Like I said, this can be to do with you and another partner in business. It could be you and something affecting your relationship here. It could be about the relationship itself in terms of divorce and separation. Or endings that affect someone who, again, it just feels like there has been some kind of division here, but you're absolutely determined to win. And the end is in sight here in August. I see a completion, but the actual process won't really complete until September, I don't think, because you feel that there's more work to do. Fair enough. Oh my goodness, you know, your energy card, victory. 28, 2 and 8 make 10. Again, 2 10s in the reading. 10s represent completion. I mean, it's just reaffirming what I'm saying. Victory is going to be yours. Feels like it's been a long road. Let's see what we have for you. I'm going to pull a fortune card. What do we have for our lovely Aquarians, angels, spirits, guides? I'm going to shuffle. Message for our lovely Aquarians. Thank you. Love, number 17. Love surrounds all your connections. Move forward positively in all areas of your life. I mean, I feel that there are people who are supporting you and helping you. Could be to do with matters of the heart as well. But love is also about self-love, you know, self-respect, self-worth. Also remembering to show love to yourself and take care of yourself. I think this has been a very difficult mental and physical process to go through. Let's pull one more. Oh yeah, you see? This is the energy that's at play here. We have number 3, beware. Be careful of who you trust at this time. The chameleon. The chameleon puts on one face to the world, but also has their own agenda. And it doesn't matter really if this person is saying, oh, I'm speaking the truth. You know, I'll do whatever it takes to sort this out. Ultimately, they can change their colours. You know, they can change their colours to play to an audience. I don't think it's going to wash this time. The chameleon energy can also be, like I said, what you're doing as well. You're putting on one face, but you're not showing your hand too much, because I think deep down you're letting the process unfold as you need to and maneuvering things in the way that you know you should at the right time, you know, for the right event, for the right occasion. You know, this just feels like you know, sometimes we have to kind of like, you know, only give so much as the circumstances demand, you know, and then keep back for ourselves in a calculated way, again, in order to get to the end result of claiming a victory, triumph and success. I mean, I feel Spirit is confirming to you here. I think that you're dealing with a party that's less than honourable, I want to say. You know, in a negative way, the 7 of Swords can be to do with deception, lying, stealing. Could be also, I mean, sometimes to do with con artists, you know, but not always. I don't always say that, but, you know, it can be. It can be to do with someone who's betrayed us, who is trying to get away with things, who's not being above board, who's not disclosing everything. You know it. I think that you know this. You know this energy. I mean, it is Aquarian energy. You know, generally this is when you can be very strategic and acting at your own, you know, for your own interest in your own strategic way. This will be a very positive card for you. But if you're dealing with that kind of energy on the negative side, I think that you understand what you need to do. I think you're already one step ahead. Okay, what do we have for Aquarius? I'm going to finish off by pulling you a guardian angel message. I'm going to choose from this deck because they tend to stick together. Trust. Now, when the word trust comes out again, it can be the positive message of trust in terms of trusting a higher power, trusting the truth is on your side, trusting that this judgment will prevail, and be in your favour. And there's an element of a higher power at work for that reason. But again, trust can also be about trust issues. You're dealing with some energy here, Aquarius, that's not really above board. You are looking at the situation from a purely physical perspective, and therefore you cannot see the bigger picture and the blessings interwoven within this event. We, your angels, urge you to trust, for all will work out in the best possible way. Let go of your fear and apprehension, and allow God's healing energy to flow to you. Trust, for all will heal in ways you never thought possible. Aquarius, that's what I have for you for the next 3 months. It's a powerful reading. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe. I wish you a wonderful July, August and September. I mean, there's significant events unfolding here for you, but very positive. And I will see you next time.